Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today I'm taking a look at what is going on for the energies for October the 22nd and the 23rd. Please do keep in mind these reads are not going to resonate for everyone, okay? Same old rules, you only take what resonates for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Right. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. You've got Sea Beacon Fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? Right. First things first. There's the energy here of somebody being misled. Okay. It's showing me that someone, either you or someone that you're dealing with, they're not feeling great at the moment. It kind of feels like there's a quest for more, for the next thing. There's a sense of not being satisfied here. There's this feeling of, yeah, but I could do more, or I could be more, or I could have more. Someone isn't completely grateful for what it is that they have, and they've constantly got their eyes on the next thing, forgetting to count their blessings. And it feels that this person is about to be led astray by someone else. Okay. You've got the energy here of a trap. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer that has a high price. So we see someone being led astray and being tempted, quite possibly, to take shortcuts or to take a deal that it's empty. There's a feeling of someone here who is gambling with everything that they currently do have, because they're looking towards having more. Okay. We're going to clarify this energy, but there's still a lot more that needs to come out yet. Fairy of the Green Witch, the natural world needs you. So someone is needing to focus a little bit more on their place in the world, how they can give back to the earth. This is all about living consciously. So at the moment, there's a lot of emphasis on what they don't have, nowhere near enough emphasis on what they do have, looking towards having more, and not living in a conscious way. Okay. We've got Strange Valentine, love is strange. So I'm feeling that the context of this reading, it is to do with love, feelings, emotions. We've got the energy of a person here who is pining over someone else that they are not with. So they're already in a connection, they're already in a relationship. But they're constantly looking at more. They're looking at, yeah, but I'm not with the person that I want to be with. And so risking everything. Okay. Dress of Alchemy, release your power, and Shallow Grave. You miss someone. There's that feeling of longing. That sense of somebody wanting to be with a person that they're no longer dealing with. And very much gambling, or is about to gamble, everything that they currently have. They're not living consciously at all. Now this could be telling me, because it's coming out in your reading, that maybe this person's pining after you. When they were with you, their focus was elsewhere. Their focus was on someone else. And now that they're with someone else, their focus is on you and pining after you. There's a feeling of an individual here who is never happy, never full, never satisfied, always wishing, always longing, and just, I want to use the word ungrateful, because that's the energy that's coming through. There is a strong ungratefulness. You're being asked to release your power. We'll find out more about that. Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. Focus on your spiritual journey, your spiritual work, your spiritual practices. Let's take a deeper look into what's going on here. If it feels confusing, it feels messy, and I feel strongly like you're being told to be consciously aware of the effect that other people's energy can have on you and what you're picking up off of subconsciously from others. Okay. What's going on with this here? With this bad advice that's about to lead somebody astray because they're not counting their blessings. What's going on with this bad advice? Thank you. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. It's very challenging energies. It's challenging times. Defending your boundaries. I feel that this is you telling somebody no. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Telling someone no. I feel strongly that someone has been listening to advice from a friend who is deeply misinformed or ill-informed. It feels to me like someone has been discussing you with one of their friends, and one of their friends has given them bad advice. So when this person speaks to you, you're going to have to tell them no, because you're defending your own boundaries here. You're putting your foot down with someone. Yeah, strength. You're putting your foot down with this person. Judgment. Page of Swords. Conversations about you. Keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're doing. They're making a mistake. Somebody's making a mistake because they've been ill-informed. Who is this person? Thank you. 9 of Wands. There's your boundaries again. This is somebody that you've had to put distance between. This is someone who you don't trust them. You have had to put distance between you. You might have had to put them on block. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Who is this person? King of Pentacles. You've grown loads since you last had to deal with this energy, with this individual. You've grown loads. You've changed so much, right? We've got stability here. So you're feeling content, you're feeling stable, secure within yourself, and it's been since you had to cut this person off. They're pining after you. Very, very unhealthy energies. They're definitely focused far too much on what and who they do not have. There is no question. What is this missing someone? Yeah, and star. Wishing for you, wishing that they could speak to you. You don't know what you have till it's gone, right? Can you tell us more about this missing someone? Wishing that things could be different also. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. It's coming out squiffy. There's a masculine energy connected to this that is not feeling like themselves. Doesn't necessarily need to be a man. It's just someone who is more in their masculine energies right now. We've got unrequited love here. There's a masculine energy in love with you and it is unrequited. And they're sitting there missing you, wishing to have you back, wishing for a conversation. And I don't see you making yourself available to them. What is this tempting offer in the natural world? So they're not living consciously. What's this tempting offer first? Because that feels like a trick. It feels like a trap. King of Wands reversed, Hermit reversed, Lovers reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Feels a lot like begging. Whoever this person is, they're very likely next stage is going to be begging. I can't give zodiac information because you've literally got all of the zodiacs out. This could literally be anybody. The strongest zodiacs coming through, which could be your sign, it could be their sign. You've got Aries, strong, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini. That's just the dominant zodiacs. But do keep in mind you've got all of the zodiacs that's come through. This is a lack of creativity. This is a lack of growth. With the King of Wands reversed. That's someone who's being impulsive. They're being forceful. There's blame shifting with this Hermit in the reverse. They're not taking accountability at all. Not even close. In fact, it seems to be that it might well be tempting to blame a different person for this individual's problems. They could be convincing you, trying to convince you, it wasn't my fault, it wasn't my choice, it wasn't my decision. When in actual fact, it really was their choice. It really was their decision. They just don't want to look at it. They don't want to take accountability. Lovers reversed for the split, the divorce, the separation, the breakup, the arguments, the bad choices. This person made bad choices that led to arguments, conflict, breakup. Five of Cups reversed. I do feel that you have since moved on from this situation, from this person. But they haven't. They definitely haven't. And they're hoping to make some sort of recovery here. And I'm hearing recoup the losses. The loss was you. The loss was you. They're hoping to recoup the loss of you. This is someone trying to get back together with you. But again, the issue, the entire issue, when they were with you, they were too busy thinking of someone or something else. Mind was constantly on the next thing, the new thing. And now that they're with someone else, their mind is constantly on the next thing, the new thing, which just so happens to be you. 8 of Pentacles reversed. This is laziness. This is laziness. This is mediocre energy. This is low effort, very low effort, low hanging fruit. So they went for the low-hanging fruit, and now they realize that that's not enough to sustain them. It's very possible. Very possible. Was this conscious living? This Green Witch energy. Oh dear. The 4 of Cups reversed. Yeah. This one's asking for somebody to snap out of it. Okay. This is asking for somebody to choose happiness, to choose cleaner living, conscious living. Right? I'm also feeling like they're trying to do a 180. What's this? Love is strange. There's something unconventional about this, either about this person or about you or about the connection in general. There's something unconventional about it. Page of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands. It's all fire. It's all fire. It's unconventional because either you or they is married, is in a long-term commitment or a long-term relationship. It's unconventional because they're wanting to have their cake and eat it. They're wanting to have it all of their own way. Feeling passionate about you, unable to have you. What's this? Release your power. What the hell? This energy is absolutely insane. Look at this. 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Somebody's got a family. Somebody's got a family. World. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. It's coming out squiffy. So they had a family elsewhere. They believe that they've made a mistake. So what? They're going to throw it all away so that they can follow their passions, and their passion is you. Because it certainly reads that way to me. It's also reading to me that this is a karmic as hell situation. 9 of Wands, the Fool, the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Sun, 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. They thought they were going to be happy. They thought the grass was going to be greener, and it's turned out quite the opposite. I can't even... I'm seeing you rejecting this flat out. I'm seeing you not even remotely interested in their excuses. in their blame games, their conversations in general. I'm seeing that you're rejecting it flat out. I'm seeing that you've moved on. You've moved on. We've got significant growth, significant breakthroughs. See how that sun is right next to the Nine of Swords? Their expectations were not met by that other person. And they're completely incapable of releasing you, of letting you go, of moving on from you. They are completely incapable. You got the High Priestess under there with the Four of Swords. So they've been sitting on this for a while. Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Again, if you look at the cards, it's giving you the message, right? Ten of Cups, Three of Swords. Causing pain within a family, not giving a shit about who else gets hurt. There's definitely other people involved with this now. They don't give a shit about hurting them as long as they get their own way. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Family situation, long-term situation that they're sneaking away from. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. Always looking at what's over there. What could I have had instead? I wonder. Instead of looking at what it is that they have now and being grateful for what it is that they have now. This is an empty person. You've been silent. You've said nothing. You've done nothing. What's this time for Spirit? What's this time for Spirit? Two of Cups. I'm feeling that either you're currently with a soulmate or you very soon will be. Because there's a connection here that is divinely orchestrated. And it is not with this empty vessel of a person. It isn't. It is going to piss them off, though. This is time for Spirit. So don't fall into the same trap that they've fallen into, which is believing that the grass is going to be greener because it genuinely is not. Three of Pentacles. A time for Spirit in the Three of Pentacles. That's co-creating with Spirit. There's a strong soul connection here. It's already in your life or it's coming through. Underneath that one is sea storm, calm amid the chaos. So stay calm. Because the return of this individual, it is very likely going to piss you off. Especially for those of you who are now happy. For those of you who have now grown and moved on from this. You are going to be pissed off about their return. And then you've got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Remembering everything that you have learned. Not just through that connection, that situation, but everything that you have learned prior. Because this is one of those situations that you do not need to repeat. You've already learned everything that you needed to learn through your experience with that individual. Let's get you some messages from the universe for guidance. What else? What else for our collective? Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing that you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better to have an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. And if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Okay? So this one, look, the universe is sending you messages. It is important that you listen. Okay? You're not going to get everything right all of the time, and that's okay. But what is unnecessary is for you to repeat the same old patterns, the same old lessons. You are being supported. Okay. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with the relationship when they are not met. It is time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action: be grateful. You're being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul and is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. So use that individual as an example of what not to do in life. Because they are not happy. They will never manage to create a lifestyle that they're happy with. Because they're constantly looking at the next thing, the next best thing, the new shiny thing. They're never happy, never fulfilled, never content. You don't need to make that mistake. And I feel that that's the entire purpose of this individual being in your life when they were in your life. And now with them coming back because they're missing you, right? Let go of idiots and shit that no longer serves you. Exactly. Time to change a fucked up situation and seek out the intelligent solution, yes, and ignore unwanted shitty advice. So equally, you make sure that you're not the one here who's receiving bad advice off of a friend who is either ignorant or ill-informed. Okay? Because that could land you in trouble, which obviously we don't want. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.